Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be going to Flower World. It's in Snohomish, Washington, and it is probably the largest, not probably, it is the largest nursery that I have ever been to. They always have a huge selection of houseplants and outdoor plants and trees and Japanese maples and all kinds of beautiful things. And they have just like a gorgeous outside area as well. So I'm really excited to get there and see what they have to see. So let's go. Okay, here we are inside Flower World. First, we're looking at all of these beautiful pots. This is like right when you walk in one of the entrances. I'm not going to say the main entrance because they have honestly a lot of different entrances. And here you can kind of see just how big this first little section is. Now, let's make our way over to some plants. Right away, I'm seeing a bunch of pretty flowers. A lot of outdoor flowers, beautiful, beautiful stuff. And they have tons of information everywhere you go. So they have a bunch of mailboxes with information cards. They have maps. They have like everything so that you don't get too lost. And if you're really looking for something specific, you can hopefully find it a bit easier. But honestly, I didn't look at all of Flower World because there is so much to see. It's kind of crazy. If you are ever in the Snohomish area, anywhere nearby, I definitely suggest that you go in and check it out because it's just crazy. They have anything and everything you could probably think of, especially for like outdoor foliage and stuff like that. It's just incredible. Look at this guy. Oh my goodness. Ooh. And here we're coming into more like outdoor gardening things. I want to say this was some sort of eggplant. Look at the beautiful leaves. Oh my goodness. And some more beautiful flowers. These look like they are begonia, like outdoor begonia. And look at how beautiful. It looks like something that would go underwater, like an aquatic plant or something. And here we have a bunch of ivy. This kind of ivy, at least I'm pretty sure it's the same kind, or it looks really similar, grows everywhere, just like out in the wild. And this variegated ivy too. Okay, not this specific one, but the ones behind it. That looks crazy. Those are so beautiful. But there's tons of ivy everywhere here, just like if you're walking out and about. I just had to come and look at the color of these. What's this called? Black mambo grass or mondo grass? Beautiful. Okay, I'm doing voiceover right now and it's Monday and all of the landscapers are out. So if you can hear that, I'm so sorry. I will do my best to cut out as much of that noise as possible, but I can't wait for them to finish because I will be waiting until tomorrow. So here we are entering the more humid, warmer section of the more tropical and indoor plants. Oh, ignore my finger right there. Prime filming. Yes, yes, beautiful. Oh my God. But they have tons of beautiful fiddle-leaf figs. This is like the kind of larger ficus section, or at least one of them it looks like. And then look at all of these golden pothos, or marble queen pothos. Yes, marble queen pothos. Oh my goodness, they're so beautiful. These ones are not for sale. That's just part of a beautiful display that they have. And then look at all of these insane Stramanthe trio stars. Oh my goodness. They were massive. All of them. All of them are massive. And how much are they? 50 bucks? I feel like that's a pretty good deal for such a giant plant. And they all looked so good. That's the thing about Flower World. All of their stuff always looks so healthy. They seem to be like really on the ball. So I appreciate that. And then I always love showing the difference between the Stramanthe Trio Star and the Magic Star. So I'll get to show you that in a second because we have a sea of Trio Stars here. And then I'm gonna walk around here, apparently really slowly. And these are the Magic Stars. So you can see the difference in the variegation. The Magic Star is just a bit darker overall and a bit more of that like kind of Thai constellation speckled type variegation rather than the really large sectoral variegation. And then I hadn't seen these before. These are really pretty. This looks like just a non-variegated version of the Magic Star, but beautiful. And when all of these little ones are $12.99, it looks like. And I think these bigger ones are probably 50, or no, 34, 35. Hey, pretty good. Look at how giant the leaves. Oh my gosh, just a showstopper. Then we have a bunch of Aglaonema over here. I feel like Aglaonema are really underrated, but they are so beautiful. I mean, look at that leaf. If that was on a Monstera, I feel like people would go crazy for it, but it's not, so maybe it's a little less popular, but for 35 bucks, again, for such a substantially large plant, I feel like that's a steal of a deal. We've got even more Aglaonema, all of the Maries. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. I love these ones with the yellow and the pink. And we've got some more begonia here. Looks like some Rex begonia, perhaps. And then check these out. I'm pretty sure this is a philodendron. It's so cool looking. It reminds me of like the little philodendron. I feel like that's how I've seen something similar looking to this, but on a much smaller scale, like a 2-inch pot or 4-inch pot, not like a 3-gallon pot. And then look at this. Okay, look at that leaf. Oh, have you ever seen such a beautiful leaf? That's like, it used to be a Birkin, but it's not any longer, and I'm okay with it. They're so cool. Oh my gosh. And here we've got even more large plants. In this section of this area of the greenhouse, they have this ginormous, do you see this? That is a golden pothos. It's lost some of its golden and now it's just mostly a pothos, but it's so beautiful. And as it's grown up, it's gotten like fenestrated. Oh, it's so cool. We have more trio stars that are flowering. Looks like those are dead now, but it had been flowering. It looks like here we have a little bromelade section. I think that's how you say that. Look at how pretty. Bromelade or bromelade, however you say that, the flowers are always so cool. And I love that they just like hold the water in the center. Like how pretty is that? Oh, what? It's so cool. It's like that's its own little ecosystem inside there is what it looks like. It's so pretty. Okay, can we just appreciate the beauty that is this little section of this nursery? It's just one little section of it. I can't even believe. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous. So now we have some more like succulent-y cacti over here. Looks like they're all $7.99 each for the 4-inch pots. And I see some Hoya mixed in here as well, which we love to see. I don't see many Hoya usually at this nursery, so I was really excited to see any. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Looks like a little pubic calyx perhaps. Some beautiful fire coral or fire aloe. Is that what those are called? And then this looked almost like a little crinkle 8 or something, Hoya. I'm really not sure. Oh, will it focus? Isn't that cute though? It looks kind of fuzzy. Okay, on second thought, I don't think it's a crinkle 8, but it's really pretty. Oh, and look at this. This looks like some sort of Ripsalis. Oh my gosh, the new growth is so pretty and yellow. Look at that. Like at first glance, you might think that's dying, but no, it's just new growth. Oh, I love it. And here we have some big, beautiful bird's nest ferns. Oh my gosh, those are so pretty. I feel like you don't usually see them so large, but wow, those are really nice. And some cute little baby ferns and a bunch of syngonium. Look at those. I went so fast, I'm sorry. I almost walked by these guys. These are cardboard palms, and they live up to their name. So beautiful. Those are $60 for these guys. I am not sure on like the normal price of cardboard palms. It's not a plant that I usually see out and about. So I don't know. I feel like that's probably a pretty good price for that. They're so, so beautiful. And if I remember right, I want to say Harley G has hers in sort of lower light, which is really cool. So, I mean, you have some leeway there. I've seen them growing like out, maybe not naturally. I think they were planted out, but like in Hawaii in full sun as well. So I think it's one of those plants where you can kind of do what you want with it. But let's see what else there is to see. There's a bunch of orchids over there, a bunch of little baby plants over here. Let's make our way to the baby plants and see what we have. Oh, and some big, beautiful Monstera. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have some little Pilea. Look at this. I feel like these look a little bit sad, but they're also so pretty. I'm not sure what those are supposed to look like, to be honest with you. Okay, here we have a bunch of beautiful orchids and more of their like foliage plants. So we have 2.5-inch pots for $2.99. So this is a great option if you are like new to plants, or maybe you want to get a gift for someone, or you want to build them like a little mini garden or something. That would be so cute. Okay, and I have found the prayer plant section. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I have just kind of like walked into another section of the grow house here, and or the greenhouse, and oh my gosh, it just like never ends. So we have even more Stramanthe, the Trio Star, the Burgundy. This is the Burgundy right here. So it doesn't have the variegation, it just has those beautiful dark green leaves and then the burgundy backsides. And look at these. These are Ficus Audrey, I believe. And oh my gosh, they call it the yellow gem fig. Cute. And we have some more palms. I think these are Kentiana, something like that. I think these are supposed to be more of an easy care palm. They're beautiful. I mean, easy care for some people, not easy care for me. And then we have some more giant fiddle leaf figs. So if you're looking for a big statement plant, you've come to the right place. And then we have some more beautiful, again, I don't know if it's Dieffenbachia or Aglaonema, and I feel like some of these are mother plants, because as you can see here, they've taken a bunch of cuttings from that one, and some of these are just massive. Like this, okay, this is one of my favorite, again, either Dieffenbachia or Aglaonema, I don't know, but look at the color. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. It's like neon highlighter green. Oh my God, get out of here. And then the Philodendron Xanadu's. These were massive. I regret not checking the prices on those because, man, can you imagine just like having one of those like out front of the house or something? It'd be so pretty. And more prayer plants. Okay, so these, someone literally just told me, like beautifully put out the pronunciation of this plant for me in a video recently, and I completely forgot already. It's Amagris or something. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. This is the Burl Marks Tenanthe. This is one of my favorites. It can get kind of ugly if you don't treat it well, but it's so beautiful. And then we have some Geopertia, Orbifolia, I think. I feel like I'm saying that last one wrong. I don't know if it's Orbifolia, but it looks, they have those round, thicker leaves. You know what I mean. And then look at this guy. Okay, look. She's so beautiful. I couldn't find a price on this Ansonii. I think it was already purchased, so we'll find another one. But I did find this White Fusion Calathea. These ones are $20. They're so pretty. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm looking for the price again somewhere here. I don't see it. It has like a green tag on it, which I think means it's already been purchased. But look at these fuzzy, fuzzy Calathea. Oh my gosh. Those are so pretty. You can't really see the fuzzies on the back so much, but they're there. And then we have some Rattlesnake Calathea. Everything that I'm calling Calathea may have been reclassified to Geopertia or something, but you know what I'm saying. We have like the Medallion Calatheas. These ones are really hard for me personally. I kill those pretty quick. But I have found another giant Ansonii, so let's do the price. $99.99. Okay, so $100 for this ginormous Monstera Ansonii. There's so much plant there, you guys. That seems like a really good deal. We have some beautiful, hold on. Let's rewind this. Do you see? There are flowers in this Calathea. I didn't notice that like walking in. I'm just noticing it doing this voiceover. So beautiful. And we're going to see some other Calatheas that have flowered here shortly. And then we've got some more of the rosies. So pretty. Some Calathea Freddy. I don't know what those bright green ones are, but those are beautiful. Oh my gosh. Have you ever seen those fuzzy Rufibaria or whatever Calathea so large? I don't think I have. And then here, okay, I'm telling you, if any of these leaves were on like a Monstera or a Philodendron, I feel like people would lose their minds. But because it's just, and I say just in air quotes, but you can't see me, because it's just an Aglaonema or something like that, it's less exciting to people for some reason, but it's so beautiful. Okay, here are those fuzzy Calathea again, and they have little yellow flowers. Ah, so cool. And then this whole section, this corner, is filled with more just giant, really well-established plants that have been staked up on trellises. And they're all ranging from like $70 to $100, it looked like. So beautiful. They had a bunch of more of the Monstera Ansonii, and they also had a bunch of the Rhaphidophora, I'm so blanking. Rhaphidophora tetrasperma.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
Oh my gosh, wow, I really had to think about that. And then I'm just giving you a quick little overview of this section outside. Don't mind my finger on the lens, but it's just crazy how expansive this place is. So even more like never never plants, I think I've heard those called that. More of the beautiful giant upright philodendron. Oh my goodness. $34, and they call that one the little apple philodendron. I don't think I've ever heard it called that before. It's so pretty. It looks to me like oh, I don't even know. It looks kind of like a Macaulay's finale. And then of course we have to have our giant sea of Monstera deliciosa. Now, as you'll see, they do call it a split leaf philodendron on that sign, but I noticed that they had smaller font up top that said the correct name on there. So I'm sure they just have so many people coming in looking for like the split leaf philodendron, looking really for that Monstera. So they probably just cut their losses and called it that. And then here I am finally looking up, realizing that there have been hanging plants above me this whole time, and I just have been so focused and I didn't even look up, but we have so many up here. So let me grab this one down. It's a beautiful Micans. Oh my gosh. I love me a Micans, you guys. Oh, so beautiful. Makes me really sad for mine. And then look at this Syngonium. Isn't that beautiful? Let me know what type of Syngonium you think this is. At first glance, I thought it was like a Syngonium batik, but I don't think that's right. I think those are a little bit smaller in general. And then you'll see me rush my butt over here because I spotted something that I thought was really cool from out of the corner of my eye, and we have to go look at it. So here we are. Boop, 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 boop. I saw this leaf. Are you kidding? What? Now, it is just like kind of that standard, what's it called? Anthurium with like that flower, the pink, this one had bright pink flowers. But oh my gosh, I've never seen the leaves on this type of Anthurium get so large before. And the emergent leaves are just so beautiful. Oh, I think they call this like the flamingo Anthurium or something like that. So you could find these pretty much everywhere, but I don't think I've ever seen a variety that was so large before. And here we're kind of moving over onto more, slightly more succulent-y kind of plants with the peperomia, the red-edged peperomia. So beautiful. And only $11 for those plants. Like, that seems like you're getting a lot of plant in there. Look at this. Oh, the way the sun hits those colors. Oh my goodness. Let me figure out my lighting here. There we go. Oh, wow. I'm not super big into peperomia, but I could be if they looked like that. So gorgeous. And again, only $11 for that super, super full pot. Oh my gosh. They kind of remind me of lettuce leaves, but obviously way chunkier, way thicker. It's so pretty. Here we have some cute little ground covering guys. Golden Columbus or something. So cute. Those are like the perfect little padding plants. It's like a plant to pet. And they have some more rare plants too here. They have the largest pink princess philodendron I think I've ever seen in store before for $130, and the most gorgeous coloring. Oh my goodness. And they have some smaller ones as well for $70. I feel like the price may be a smidge high, but look at the coloration. They seem much more healthy than some of the ones that you see in other houseplant stores or like at your local grocery store. I feel like they can get kind of muddied, but they already look so beautiful and happy here. And check out this rubber tree. I was going to call it a fiddle leaf fig, but it's a rubber tree. Oh my gosh. I tried to get closer to it at some point to try and see those giant leaves, but that sucker was hard to get to. But I quickly got distracted by these ginormous birds of paradise. Look at that. Oh, do you see the new leaf popping out back there too? Oh my goodness, like a spear. I believe this is the white flower version of the Strelitzia. Let's check. Yeah, white bird of paradise. So pretty. And we have some Norfolk pines. Those are so soft. The new growth is so cute too, coming out of the top. And here we have a little sea of ruby red Tanike trees, or rubber tree plants, however you want to say that. So beautiful. Those are only $13, you guys. Look at the color. Oh, it looks like I have a filter on. I swear to God I don't. It's just that beautiful. Oh my goodness. And then here, again, I'm getting distracted. Look at this. How can a plant have both pink and orange flowers right next to each other on the same vine? What? Beautiful. Stunning. And now it looks like I'm kind of in a little aloe section. So if you have a sunburn, this is where you hang out, is this little section. And we have some flowering aloe too. I just think the flowers that pop up from like any succulent or cacti type plant are so special and beautiful. And you'll notice too with the aloe flowers, they come up and they grow so far away from the actual like leaves of the plant. And I believe that is to protect any of the pollinators that are coming by to take advantage of their nectar. That way they don't have to get too close to the spikies on the actual plant. Oh, and I found a little pest management friend doing his job, working hard. And then more bromeliads. Look at those. Oh, they're just all so happy. Like, what? And look at the color. Oh, those stripy ones. Like, how is that real? How? And then the bright orange. Oh my gosh. Quit it right now. So pretty. Okay, I've made my way back to this ginormous, I feel like I'm saying ginormous a lot because y'all, these plants be big, but made my way back over this really, really large rubber tree. I wish I could have got my hand next to that leaf that was coming out because it was so, so big. And then look at this. This is a Ficus umbellata. Have you ever seen one so big? It is a full tree. And look at the new leaf. Ah! That is so pretty. I gotta be honest, the Ficus umbellata was one that when it first came out, I was like, okay, that's cool, it's pretty. But, you know, as like a 6 or 8 inch plant, it's not that crazy to me. I don't know, it's not that enjoyable to look at, but as a full tree, that's a different story. Look at this. Oh my gosh. There's just so much, you guys. Okay, now I've made my way to one of the areas with pottery. Now I say one because they have like a full pottery barn. Look at this, you guys. Ah! I'm in like heaven right now. Are you kidding? Oh, so beautiful. And now here we are in the maple section, the Japanese maple section. Now, as a girl who grew up in the Pacific Northwest, I love me a Japanese maple. And when I'm just like taking the dogs for walks in the mornings and afternoons and stuff, they're everywhere. Everyone has Japanese maples in their yards. They're everywhere. And there are so many different varieties. Like, look at this one. Oh, they're just so perfect. Some of them are almost like lacy looking, and some are really chubby and thick. And there's all different colors. Like, look at that red. Oh my goodness. Just unbelievable. So unbelievable. Like, how old do you think that Japanese maple is right there? Like, that is crazy. That's been growing in here for a while. And that one, look at that one. What? Oh my gosh. Okay, and I've made my way back outside to another one of their outdoor areas. Again, this place is so expansive. It's kind of crazy. And you can tell this place has been here for a while. I want to say they have been open. Actually, I'm going to have to look that up. Okay, they started in 1968. How crazy. And they started on only 4 acres and it's expanded to, I want to say like over 200 just in this section alone of Flower World. And yeah, they have so many more areas. Yeah, they have over 200 acres at this space. So that's pretty wild. Pretty wild. If you are ever in this area, you have to come here. They not only have this beautiful, huge nursery, but they also have a little produce stand and like market. They have animals. You can bring your kids, you can bring your pets, you can have a picnic. They have like a beautiful like walking area and like beautifully landscaped area that you can just go walk around and enjoy the pond. There's so much more to see within this greenhouse and within this nursery. If you ever want me to come back and look at like a specific area more in depth, I definitely can. Yeah, it's just so enjoyable to be here. So I'm just going to show you a little bit more kind of walking around here, and yeah, let me know what you think. Look at these. Oh my goodness. I don't know what these were, but they smelled good. And another expansive part there of the greenhouse. Oh my gosh, it's just so beautiful, you guys. I feel like I've said that like 8 times, but I just can't. And look at that. You need a giant mushroom for your yard? I do. I don't even have a yard. Look at this little dude. What are you? You're so fuzzy. Oh. We're officially in the pottery barn here. They have so much beautiful stuff to choose from and some large, large sizes. I personally love this kind of look. It reminds me of like what I think the moon to look like or something like that. Just so beautiful. Bunch of craters, you know, as on the moon, you know. I guess if you have like tryptophobia or something like that, you probably hate that, so sorry. But I think it's really pretty. And look at that one. That was so cool too. Kind of the same idea. And as you exit the pottery barn to the backside, say bye, pottery. You'll see this giant park that they have created. Look at that. Ugh, it's so pretty. It's like it never ends, you guys. Look at that. Oh! I didn't see any of these, whatever this plant is. I didn't see this inside for sale. And it's probably a good thing I didn't, because look at how beautiful they are. I probably would have had to buy one, and where am I going to put it? I don't even know. Oofda. Hey, buddy. Sorry you couldn't come with. Alrighty, so we are back from Flower World, and I didn't grab anything. I was really hoping to see some like cool Hoya or something like that, but hopefully this next stop that I want to go to today will have some cool Hoya. It's a place that
Hello?
It's a place I've never been to before, so I'm really excited to see what they have. So stay tuned for the next video for another plant tour, hopefully. We'll see if I can even get in there. But yeah, stay tuned for another fun plant tour here soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I am getting really hot and sweaty in here. It's like 85 degrees, and I did have a fan going in here, but I had to turn the fan off because it was going to be super loud for you guys. So we're all sweating in here. So I'm gonna cut this ending short here. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this video. I hope you enjoyed walking through Flower World and seeing what they had to offer. Let me know if you ever want me to focus on any of the outdoor areas or anything like that a little bit more. I definitely can. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.